Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for your support. Okay, sharing is caring. I really do appreciate the likes, the shares, the comments that I get on the videos. Thank you for being here and thank you for being part of the CoinsKid community. We have a Telegram, Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, we've got it. It's all the links on CoinsKid.com. Go there and check out it all, okay? So yeah, thanks for your support. Thanks for being here. So right now, XRP is doing relatively well. There are some major levels of resistance above us at the moment. I'm going to show you them, but we are looking relatively healthy. Okay. So on the weekly time frame here, you can see that we're holding above the 55 EMA at the moment. We're sort of coming up to the 20 at the moment. We are hitting ahead on it, which is progress, obviously. If we can break up now and break out those key levels of resistance and these patterns that I'm showing you, I will show you in a moment. If we can break out of those, this is what you're going to see us come back above the 20 on the weekly. And like I said to you, if you can start to get back above that 20 and hold it, look, you're in an uptrend effectively. And this is a beautiful little break here in January of this year, okay, where we got the upside, held the 20, look, and you're in an uptrend just there. So this is what we're anticipating here. A full recovery, a nice beautiful double bottom here for XRP, where we do break up. Obviously, you could have a little rollback here, come back down to the 55. You're fully aware this would be perfectly normal, perfectly healthy. But you could equally break out here. So, you know, there are patterns at play at the moment. I will show you there. One thing that is always indicative, okay, of a trend reversal, and I'll always tell you this, you know, you've come down a corrective wave here, and then you sort of bottom out, the selling pressure runs out, okay, you take a look at the stock RSI, that's always indicative of a reversal, because this is a momentum of the market, look, and you sort of bottomed out down here, and this is what I said to you, if you take a look at the history of XRP, it doesn't hang around here for too long, okay, and when it hangs around, it starts to come back up and comes up to the purple box. This is great confirmation that you are sort of turning the corner and you're entering that uptrend, so to speak. So right now there is a level of resistance in the RSI just there, as I've shown you before, okay, and we've come down in these 7 waves just like VeChain. So VeChain, like I said to you, take a look at the VeChain video. I said it won't hang around for long and it's doing everything that it needs to do. It's one of the superior alts in my opinion. Now, this is not financial advice, but, you know, XRP has been a little bit lackluster in this bull market, and I do think it will continue to be a little bit lackluster in this bull market, and that is really unfortunate. It is unfortunate. We do have technical targets up here, as you're fully aware. If we get the party started here for XRP and the news comes out from the SEC and it's all good and it's all positive, this is where you see that explosion for XRP. You know, like we did in a previous bull run there, where we had that rollover, the capitulation down here. You know, we rolled back just here in a previous bull, which I remember well. I've been a part of all of this. You know, it went sideways, it got choppy, it was ugly, it was horrible. People thought we were going to collapse and go to zero, but in a heartbeat, shoots up, and that's what we got in front of us. And you can see this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs up there. Do you see that? So that's your Elliott wave theory right there. So it's all good. It's adhering to key market structure at the moment, and if we can break out these key levels of resistance above, you're looking at a potential upside here and some fantastic upper side targets for XRP. Because look, the volume tailing off, look, tailing off. The sellers went out of steam. The interest is lost in the market, and this is always indicative, coupled with the stock RSI, you know, and the RSI coming down to trend levels and things like that. This is always indicative. Like I said to you, it won't hang around for long. But each time we get a depletion in the volume after an uptrend, look, uptrend, depletes, picks back up, trend, depletes, picks back up, uptrend, depletes, picks back up, and this is where we've tailed off. Do you see this? So it all works in waveforms. It's how markets work in human emotion, you know. So right now, you know, beautiful double bottom here for XRP, like this, boom, boom, boom. You know, WW bottom that we're looking at on the daily time frame, which I will show you in a minute. So yeah, I mean, if we can start getting them back above for 20, this is where you're going to see some kind of run like this for XRP potentially, okay, but not financial advice. Nothing I say on this channel is financial advice. The only thing, like I said to you, that's worrying me about getting to these price predictions, because these are projections, okay, that I do anticipate that XRP gets to. But it's the lacklustrness of this particular run in this bull market for XRP. If it didn't have that weight on its shoulders, then I would anticipate that we'd already be up here. We'd already be at the $8.30. We'd already be at the 1618. Okay, because this is what we're anticipating here for XRP. You know, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum have already got to all their targets that we laid down in 2019. Basically from here to there. This is why I've got these targets in this market, because we do expect that, you know, XRP will get to the 1.272, the 1.414, which Bitcoin got to that, got rejected, rolled back, and it's now found support on 1272, which it always does in bull markets. Okay, so it's just unfortunate for XRP, because it would be up here. It would be up here already, in my opinion, and you'd potentially be looking at a very similar scenario to Bitcoin, where it's rolled back and it's hovering on the 1272, which it has also done in previous bull markets like Bitcoin. And this is where you would probably get a continuation, and you probably would looking at a $27 plus token on this leg. But because of the SEC case down here, the capitulation and the lack of interest in XRP, it is holding it back, to be honest with you. Okay, but we know what kind of project it is. It's a fantastic project. So it's sort of skipped a beat this bull run. But I would imagine, you know, I do anticipate that this particular target is going to get met in this bull run, because I do think that the news coming out about the SEC, and again, I've not got a crystal ball, I can't see into the future, but once that news comes out, and we know it's going to be positive anyway, you are going to see that, and potentially you are going to see that this bull run. But I do think at that point, you know, I don't necessarily think we're going to see this bull run, because of the lacklusterness of this particular bull run for XRP. The fact that, you know, it'll come up a little bit, might push on and get overextended at the $13, a lot like, you know, blockchain backer and all them people are calling for that as well. So this is why I'm going to sort of back up that analysis and potentially enter the bear and then come back up, and that's your next primary target for the next cycle, I do think, for XRP. So this particular price prediction here at the minute is not necessarily, I'm looking at it as 100%. These I'm very, very focused on these particular price projections just there for XRP, providing we can maintain these levels of support in this double bottom right here and continue with this uptrend. This is where obviously you get the SEC in the news and it absolutely takes off into space, and it could get to that. Who knows? You know, no one's got a crystal ball. But this is it's just lackluster. It's very unfortunate. You know, it is unfortunate that XRP was picked on, but you've got to think about the news if it comes out for the SEC, what it can do to the price. We had a pump here the other day because the ODL in Japan, you know, that was beautiful, that was insane. And obviously the fact that what that does for the crypto markets when the news comes out from the SEC about XRP being not a security and a currency, so to speak. So it just paves the way for crypto as a future, doesn't it? So it's really good. It's really good. It is a good thing that it's doing it, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's just a long game, unfortunately, but I do anticipate, you know, in the future, in our lifetime especially, you are definitely looking at that price appreciation up there for XRP. But again, not financial advice, and I've not got a crystal ball, okay, but I'm just telling you, I see it I see it. But it could exceed all expectations. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, so far it's doing relatively well. But what I'm going to do right now is just show you potentially if we are finding a bottom here for XRP, and there are a lot of signals pointing to that at the moment. We are looking relatively strong across the board here. If we do now go on and form this new impulsive wave, the next impulsive wave up takes you up to $4.61. Okay, so you could potentially be looking at that, at this next impulsive wave in this bull market for XRP. So I do anticipate that this is a minimal price prediction for XRP. Again, not financial advice, but that would sit above the all-time high, okay, in this bull run, and that is what I'm, you know, that my absolute minimal price prediction there, where I do anticipate at that point you could get overextended and come up to these price projections here in this bull run where we have that mania blow off top, okay, just like we did in this particular event here where we went sideways and then we had that run and that mania for XRP, and then you blow off top, which looks a lot like that, okay, where you make these lower highs, you lose key levels of support, bear market right there, okay. So yeah, that's XRP. What I'm going to do is zoom in on the daily time frame to show you what I see, okay. So you do need to follow me on Twitter because I do post little updates on Twitter, okay. So I posted this morning saying XRP has a technical target break 007798, 20% long op. So basically this is a technical target for XRP. I will show you this on the charts right now, okay. So it's looking relatively good. You've broken out key level resistance right here for XRP. I'm going to show you this. I don't know if any of you caught the previous video, but you are right now in a pattern, okay? You are in a pattern above the level of previous resistance. You're holding and backtesting support, which is good. Like I've shown you, you're in a W bottom pattern. And like I said to you, the pattern that's in play is valid until invalidated away. And the only way you can invalidate this pattern is if you roll and lose this level of support at 070 and you start to come down and make a lower low. Then this particular pattern is invalidated. But until that gets invalidated, you are in a technical target here for XRP, and the technical target, as I've shown you many times before, is from there to there, the W bottom. You've broken out that key level resistance right there on the daily, and that's your technical target up there at 89 cents roughly, okay. So that's the target, the technical target that is at play is that particular target there, roughly around that area. Okay, so potentially from here, you know, from the actual break of that resistance, you are looking at a 27% upside, sorry. And from here, if you do continue to go on, you're looking at a further 17% upside for XRP. It's doing everything it needs to do. I want to reassure you of that, because just here, if we look at the 4-hourly time frame just here, there was a couple of breakdown targets that I gave you as well for XRP. You had the rising wedge, you came back down to the level of where you created the wedge. You had that little wick down there, do you see that? So that was a beautiful short opportunity that I posted on Twitter as well, and I think I posted it in the video. And then obviously you've got this descending triangle, look, resistance, resistance, support. And I said to you, when you break out, you have a technical target, look, and the technical target is from when you form the top of the triangle to there. So at the moment, XRP has a technical target of 78 cents, okay? But look where you've run into as resistance. You ran into the, so that, let me put that back in, I do apologise. That's a technical target just there, okay, for XRP. Looking good, looking rosy, looking golden. You've broken out of a pattern which you have a technical target for, okay? But like I said to you, these things that I lay down, okay, you know, when I lay these price predictions down like that, okay, and I see a technical target, it doesn't go there overnight. It doesn't, don't be disillusioned, it takes time. Just as all these falling patterns, the descending triangle, you know, that you come into, and the what else was there? The head and shoulders, you've got rising wedges, they don't get there overnight, they take time, they crawl there effectively, okay? So that's what you have to remember, okay? You come with your resistance, come back to support, hold the previous level of resistance of the pattern which you've broken out of, support which you've done right here. So you're still in a beautiful technical target, and look where you ran into resistance right here, okay? On the daily time frame, you know what we're anticipating here, okay? If you've been following the channel, we're anticipating this huge inverse head and shoulders here, and you can see the right shoulders playing out right now, okay? So let me show you, you've got your left shoulder, your head, this blue line is your resistance, okay, the neckline effectively, and this is your right shoulder, and right now you are coming up against it as resistance. Now if you see the break there and hold it in back test of support, you've got beautiful upside targets here for XRP, okay? So I'm going to show you these. So effectively you've got from the neckline to the head, okay, from wherever you break the level of resistance just there, and this is where you're going to see the technical target of 99 cents for XRP. And from that break just there, if you can hold them back tests of support, you are looking at a 28% long opportunity right there for XRP. So it's good, it's doing everything it needs to do, okay? Just going to take a look at if there's any bearish divergences or anything forming at the minute. So no, not at the minute, because you've not made any higher highs at the moment. So yeah, it's looking relatively good for continuation. Take a quick look on the daily time frame. Potentially just there you might start to form a little bit of a bearish divergence. Potentially it's a very, very small one. So I would imagine that just if you do start to break up now and you run into this resistance level of the technical target of this descending triangle just there, okay, you see this white break just there, that's your technical target, 78 cents. I would imagine that you run into it and you roll back to this blue line as support, because with that you're creating a slight bearish divergence which contributes to your roll. But I would imagine that if you do start to see XRP come up now, like I posted on Twitter, if you do start to see it come up and it breaks 78 cents, you know, not financial advice, but you know, you've got some beautiful upside target here for XRP, technical targets, that particular level there, that 13% trade up to that 90 cents, and then obviously you've got the big massive inverse head and shoulders pattern that's at play as well, and the continuation up to that 99 cents where you could see that potential long opportunity for XRP of around about 25%. So far so good, you know. But if you do start to see the loss of this structural support and a loss, you know, below that, then obviously you've got a roll over here, and you've got your breakdown targets which I've given you before, okay? So that's XRP. Hope you enjoyed that update. Sorry I didn't get one out to you yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, but I've been mega busy. I'm trying to get loads of content out for all the people that keep asking questions and requesting some TA on their favourite projects. Take care everyone. Back tomorrow. Bye bye.